Hello everybody, my name is JB and welcome to my FTB Ultimate Modpad Let's Play Season 1 Episode 8. So, today I actually wanted to get started on something that I've unfortunately postponed for long enough. So, yeah, not really good. But, what I'm gonna do is, let me just see here. No, it's in my fancy blocks. And I was out harvesting some sand, and I actually found something interesting out in the jungle. Saltpeter. And that can be used for a few things. Charcoal does sulfur saltpeter, you can make gunpowder, fertilizer, more gunpowder, and tiny pile of saltpeter dust. You can also use it in an industrial electrolyzer to get potassium, nitrogen, and compressed air. So industrial electrolyzer is actually from, well, I think it's GregTech. So let's see, we need a coke oven. So let's see, we're gonna need a bit more than that. Let's just get a bit more here. I can't remember how many I need. Well, I just made a bunch because I'm probably gonna make a few more in the future, so it doesn't really matter. Get the sand in here. So where do we want to place this? Good question. Do we want to place it in here? Perhaps over there. Just for the time being, until I find a better place. Don't know why that was on. Might have been while I was in the test world. So, what we need to do is actually no, actually I don't want it here, because it's actually kind of big and ugly. So, probably time, and this system is actually running perfectly. Unfortunately it is night time. Would like to get started on applied energistics, but that's just not yet. I don't really have the power for it. So let's see. Let's get this chest back here and put all the stuff back in here. So that was a big mistake. So maybe it's time to build another room. Question is, what should I build it of? Got a lot of stone bricks, but I've already done a lot with that. Maybe I should make it out of bricks. Right. Let me just think it over. Make some more bricks from all this sludge. I think I'm gonna build it out of bricks. So this is gonna take a little while, but I will be back as soon as I can. Alrighty guys, after a little while I've actually gotten a bit more bricks here, and I think I'm actually going to build most of the house out of bricks, but I'm going to try and see if I can make something really good. And as you can see, I've fancied up this area a little bit. Basically, I took some stone slabs, which is just normal stone. There's no more recipes for it. Oh, micro blocks. Yeah. So basically 3 stone and you get 6 stone slabs. So I used 1.5 stack to get all these. So I'm planning to have started the house right about here. So I I haven't really planned anything out yet. I just kind of build as I go along. But basically, I want this to be kind of all a room for all the liquids. So I'm gonna try and make that nice. I probably don't have enough bricks, so I think I'm gonna change it up with, yeah, I'm not really sure, but just try to make it fancy looking really. And as you can see, I'm smelting a lot of this, so I can probably get that. Sorry. So yeah, basically I'm cooking up a lot of this sludge. I actually love that you get sludge out of it, so you can actually get clay, because clay is normally not that easy to come by. Well, it is relatively easy, but it's just a pain to find, really. At least that's what I tend to find. So yeah, we're gonna need something like all these things, like the galena ore. Let me just have a look at that. See, a pulverizer, a macerator, industrial grinder, rock crusher. Yeah, so I bet I really need to get some other means of energy going, get that going. But as far as now, well, I think this will suffice, to be honest. I don't really plan on doing something wild and crazy, but let me just build that house and see what kind of trouble I can get into. Also, wait for the rest of this to be done. So sorry for all the interruptions, but I just wanted to give you guys an update. And since I'm not planning ahead, I'm just kind of trying to get a feel of what I want to do, and yeah, you know the drill. It's really, yeah, I'm just trying to do my do my best to make it interesting, and me building a house, not that interesting, to be honest. So I'll try and see what I can come up with, not make it too boring. And see if I can find an idea for the floor and all that. So I'll be back when the house is done. Alright, I'm back, and the house is kinda finished, but not quite on the inside. I think the outside could use a bit more work. But overall, I think I've done, at least I built something I haven't built before. So let's go have a look. Let's actually go to sleep first. I know it might not be the most, well, beautiful building in the world, but yeah, try to change it up a bit, and it's kind of a weird looking building, but yeah. So I've made this kind of a checkered house inside, so I think that's kinda nifty. A little bit of wood shown there. I don't know if not sure if I like it. But yeah. So the inside needs a bit more work, but at least we can get this coke oven started. So I think I'm just gonna build it right here. We can always move it. So the thing, oh sorry. The thing about a coke oven brick, well, a coke oven, is, as you saw, a 3x3 with a hollow center. And there we go, a coke oven. So I'm actually gonna plan out already. So let's see. I'm gonna have another one there, and I know it's not gonna look that beautiful from the outside, but hey, what are you gonna do? So let's just get a stack of coal and get that in there. And then we can get started on creosote oil and some coal coke. And I'll be right back when the first coal coke is done. Alright, I was actually just waiting on my coke oven to finish up. And then I saw that my valuables chest was getting pretty full. So we need to upgrade it. So let's have a look. Upgrade. Lots of upgrade. We want to upgrade from an iron to a gold chest. So that's basically just an iron or refined iron. Oh, yeah, why not? And some gold. So let's see. Let's get 8 gold and 1 iron. And put them in the crafting table like this. And right click it. I don't know why the chests sometimes act weird like this one. But yeah, as you can see, we got a little more space now. And basically what I'm doing is just taking this back and forth. And as you can see, I've actually gained experience, which is kind of nice. So I'm actually gonna wait for that to get done. Let's see, didn't I put something over here? Yes, reduce copper. So got a bit more waiting to do. Can I just plug that into there? Yeah, we can. So let's see if there are any more lead ore. What's the uses for lead ore? See, I tend to forget things, so I have to research it. Smelting, powered furnace, pulverizer. So we can't get double light of that just yet. That's a shame. So I actually thought of something. Is at some point I'm probably going to use the roads to make kind of a sewer system, but not sewer as you would think, but basically underneath I was thinking to connect all my power and all that sort of stuff, and maybe use something. I don't know. Well, at least I know one thing. I'm gonna need a few doors because I don't want I don't want monsters to come in while I'm inside there. So 2 doors and 2 pressure plates, just like this system we have here. That was the wrong way. Yeah, I'm a bit OCD about my doors. So let's see, let's get this in here. It's not the prettiest thing in the world, but oh, so every time I think from 1 coal you get half a bucket of creosote oil, and for half a bucket of creosote oil and half a coal coke. So you need 2 coal to make 1 coal coke. And as you can see, if you look in the description, normal coal can produce 4000 EU at 10 EU per tick in a generator. The coal coke can produce 16, so that's 4 times as much, isn't it? Yes, 4 times as much, and you get creosote oil. So at some point we need a place to store this creosote oil, and for starters, we can actually use something. Let me see, what is it? Valuables? Oh, I know. I haven't smelted it yet. So let's see. Let's just get 4. I can't remember if it's 3 or is it 4 aluminium. But yeah. Oh, it's actually struggling keeping up with 3 furnaces. So let's just quickly do this because I want to show you guys something. I've actually always thought that aluminium was kind of useless, and it was until I found, or actually Sidecraft updated, so now they can be used in blue side chloride platforms, or all the platforms really, and you can make them into cans. That's what I used to use them for. Oh, I didn't know that. So you learn something new every day. So that can actually be pretty good on the iron side. But of course that is thermal expansion, and we don't have any thermal expansion yet. So okay, the updating is a bit glitchy. So let's get some cans. Oh, see recipe? Tin, aluminium, yeah. Disappointing really. But it will suffice for my demonstration purposes. So I know this is going to be running around a lot, but hey. So you can actually put the cans in there, and every time you have 1 creosote, or actually 1,000. I don't know why it's so fancy to measure things in millibuckets. It's like half a bucket. So there can be 64 buckets of creosote in this oven. So that's 128 coal to fill this up, I think. Yeah, 2 stacks. But you can stack them in cans if you don't have any place for them just yet. So I'm just gonna let that be, and we actually need to sleep through the night. And I should really check on my villagers how they're doing, but I'm not really getting all the materials I want. So I actually want to build something. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That. A glass pane. Do we have a chest? We do have a chest. Do we have a few diamonds? We do have a few diamonds. And some sticks. So yeah, I'm actually going to use some diamonds. Oops, let's see. I do have some stone. How lucky. I actually don't need glass. I need a glass pane. So some of you actually know what I'm building right now. Some say that this is a bit cheaty, but I can see where you're coming from. But I'm building a turtle, which is basically a computer which I just built. And the only difference is this one is mobile. So if we combine a turtle and a diamond pickaxe, you get a mining turtle. Because I'm really tired of mining all the stuff myself. So yeah, I think a turtle is a good way to start out with. And let's see, I'm actually gonna get one thing. So this is how the turtle looks. And one thing I learned it the hard way. Once I filled up this turtle with like or a turtle with 3 stacks of coal, and I asked it to refuel. And then I accidentally broke it. Yeah. Sorry if I'm mumbling a bit, but it's 5 in the morning because I couldn't sleep, and I thought I would record an episode. So, what I learned is you need to label it, and if you label it and refuel it and then break it, then it doesn't lose then it doesn't lose its fuel level. So JB's mining turtle. Label set. Computer label set to JB's mining turtle. So if I break this and put it down again and write label get. Oh. So it's now labeled JB's mining turtle. So what we want to do is get like 2 stacks of coal. I think that's sufficient. And refuel all. So now it can mine 10,240 blocks, I think. So I'm actually gonna go out on a limb here and make a diamond chest, because let's see if I can find it. Diamond chest, 2 diamonds, a gold chest, which is an iron chest. Okay, so we need 8 of those, 8 of those, 2 diamonds, and a bit more glass, of course. So let's get that quickly over with, and we've got some clay. We can put that in our fancy blocks chest. So while that is cooking up, let's just make a iron chest and make that into a gold chest, because I really want a lot of room. So let's see, like that, 2 diamonds. Let's see, if can I be fancy? Do I have any obsidian? I don't know, because my mining pick ain't used yet. So let me just quickly check on this. Didn't we have some more? There it is. So let's just put that into separate portions. And now we got a diamond chest, and I need to put this into my valuables chest. So the great thing about turtles and computers is that Dan200, the author of the mod, actually wrote a few programs before. No, not before. Made some preset programs in this. So I know this is kind of not the best way to mine. It's not the most automated way. But I'm gonna say, let's see, put the turtle down here, the chest here, and excavate. So you actually need to put in a diameter. So if I plunk in 10, it's gonna mine a 10 by 10 area. So let's just say 20. So now I should have put it down a bit further. Let's just do that. Silly turtle. Because I don't really want it to go all the way. So let's see. excavate 20. So this is actually going to do a 20 by 20 grid and mine it, and go when it's done, it goes back to the chest, drops it off. The only problem with the excavate program is that it doesn't automatically use the fuel in its inventory. So when it has mined the 10,200 and something blocks, then it's actually just gonna go up, sit here, and wait after it dumps all its contents into this chest. So then you have to resupply it with fuel. Then it only uses like a bit of the fuel and then goes down again. So I'm probably gonna search the forums for a better excavating program, because I don't know how to program these computers. I've tried it and I've really failed. But if any of you guys want to make a program and paste bin it for me and send me the link, I would actually appreciate that. But just remember that I'm recording these episodes like I'm not really yeah, what am I supposed to say? I'm recording this pre-hand, so I might have recorded a few episodes just before before I see your comment or anything. The other problem is that this is a single player world, so I actually have to stand here while this is mining. I can't just put up a chunk loader and say, okay, I'll go out of the game, because that wouldn't work, unfortunately, which is an absolute bummer. So yeah, one thing, I'm actually worried about this water. So for you who doesn't know, I can't remember if I showed this, but you can take your minium stone, push G on it, and you can see it changes down there. So I can actually make cobblestone into sand and dirt blocks and grass blocks. So if I wanted a bit of grass, I can do that. Sand, I can do that. Dirt, cobble. So that's a really good thing to transmute things. And I think it works really well, and it's really balanced. So kudos to Pahimar, and I don't know if there's anyone else working on this mod right now. So yeah, I'm actually gonna have to find a solution for this turtle. I would like a quarry, but I really don't have the energy for it yet. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna stop this turtle, to be honest, and then perhaps mine under my base, because then I can be around it all the time. Because if I leave this area and the chunk unloads, so you can see up on my minimap, all those small squares, it's actually a chunk. And if I press F9, oh, that's annoying, you can actually see, so I'm in a chunk right now, and this is another chunk, and another chunk, and another chunk. So if that chunk unloads, then the turtle will simply stop, because it would recognize that I'm near it. So I have to find a solution. maybe I can just go under my house, and I think I'll do that, because I'm gonna need some room underneath either way. So I have this mine shaft over there which I can use, but I think let's see, I can do something like this, because now I'm kind of planning ahead, and I think it could be cool looking to have some kind of kits here that you can actually look into, like look down to the ground. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Nasty little creeper. Thank you very, very much for being such an... Yeah. I hate creepers. I really, really hate them. So, let's see. Let's just start with a 5x5. And I can't even spell. And I can't spell now. So where is it? Excavate 5. So yeah, I'm really bad at spelling right now, which is well, it is, for my excuse, it is kinda early. So yeah, but I think that was it for this episode. I'm sorry that it didn't really offer much of productivity, but I've got a house built, so I'll sleep through the night and continue another time. And I am gonna let the turtle run between this episode and the next, so you can actually see the progress. So I hope you enjoyed it, and bye bye.